Well, good morning, everybody. My name's Ryan, and this is Heavenly Hills Homestead. Thank you guys for joining us here. This is a collaboration for Jam It Up June, brought to you by Tony at Kettle Kitchen and Bloo at Bloos Self-Reliance. Thank you guys so very much for all that you guys do for our community. I can't tell you guys how wonderful it is to have these two people in my life, as well as many other of the collaborators that are in this collaboration this month for Jam It Up June. So to get started, what are we going to do? Well, we're going to do something very creative. I love Jam It Up June and some of these other ones because it allows me to be a creative person. And as a content creator, I like to be creative, okay? It also gives you, the viewer, an opportunity to watch people get creative with different types of things. Now, I was thinking about making a banana jam or monkey butter, as it might be called. I've thought of other things, and I finally stuck to one. And this one is a really good one. So, as I was sitting and thinking about being creative, and if you've been watching the channel for any lengthy amount of time, you know I can go down some deep, dark rabbit holes of creativeness. Creativeness. What's the word I'm looking for here? Something like that. Anyhow, I get pretty creative because my mind works weird, I think. It's a hair off. Some people might say it's a couple fries short of a Happy Meal. You know what I mean. Anyhow, I was sitting and I was thinking, what could I do that I've never seen done before? Never. Looked it up, couldn't find it. Seen things that were similar, but not this. And so today, I bring to you rhubarb watermelon jelly, or watermelon rhubarb jelly, as we're going to call it here. This is going to be fun, without a doubt. And it takes some creativity to think of this, right? I thought of watermelon honeysuckle, and then watermelon honeysuckle rhubarb. Then I was like, oh, that might clash a little bit. And wouldn't you know it, when I get ready to make the video, no more honeysuckle. So I was sitting there, I was like, well, what else could we do? And I was like, I got plenty of rhubarb. I mentioned this to my dad. What about a watermelon rhubarb jam, jelly, whatever you want to call it? And he said, that sounds good. And anybody I've mentioned it to said, can I buy some from you when you get done? I'll give you some to taste it because you might not like it. But this is what we're making today. Watermelon, rhubarb, jam, jelly, whatever you want to call it. Let's do it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to come out here. And of course, wouldn't you know it, as a giant grower, we have a state record here for the width of a leaf, I think, here. So we're going to have to get this record leaf measured real fast. But we're just going to pick our rhubarb here. And it's pretty simple. I just grab and pull like that. Comes right off. Oop, hit my head. There's one rhubarb. Golly day, look at that leaf, y'all. That thing's massive. Nothing like my daddy's, though. My daddy's got some huge leaves over there. All right, let's see. We don't need many this time. So what else do we got? Wow, that leaf's pretty big, too. That ain't that big, though. Grab that one there, like so. I'll grab a third one just to be safe, because you never know how many of these you're going to need. I think 2 would be sufficient. Because as far as rhubarb taste goes, the rhubarb part of this is going to be more for a hint of rhubarb as opposed to a lot of rhubarb, because you want that sweetness of the watermelon hitting. Oh, look, we got strawberries. Yay, strawberry, baby strawberries. We're going to pick them and eat them while we're out here. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Melt in your mouth. Oh, wow, that was a fantastico. That one there's kind of been eat already. May have to eat him and the bugs in him. A little protein never hurt nobody. All right, let's go cook. All right, guys, look. We're over here. We're good. All the way across. And we are at 28¼ inches there. So that's a new state record, 28¼ inches. So we did get a new state record by 1¼ inch. That's cool. We're going to cut up 1 stalk of this. That's what Annie says needs to happen. Says you don't know until you try it out. I'm trying to make sure I've got the right
thing.
I want to make they all were young. They weren't overdone, but I don't know. I want to just check them out here and see which one is the better one, which one cuts the best. Because whichever one cuts the best is the one that we'll probably end up using. This one here is right there's probably the youngest one.
That one should work. Think that one will work?
Let me just hang on a second.
Whoa.
I think we're just going to have to combine. Have a combine. Cut them in half. Put them in a bowl.
That is like really weird smell.
Yeah, I know.
I just smelled that. It's kind of hot smelling. I hope this turns out good.
If it doesn't, we always think it should.
Yep.
I think this one right here is good too.
And sometimes we're wrong, sometimes we're right. Because you never know what will come and happen. So how many minutes do we put this in?
It's going to take a little while, okay?
Hopefully it's worth it.
We'll see.
But I figured that you were gonna do.
Okay. So, let's see here. Alright. Let's scoop this watermelon here out real fast. This here and make watermelon relish, which I'm trying to talk her into doing with me, so we have another video on watermelon stuff. Let me open up this other melon here. There. Robbed. Look at that. That melon was nowhere near what that other melon was. Look at that. Hollow. Cavity. Guys, I don't know if I've ever told y'all this, but I've got an addiction problem. And I am super addicted to watermelons. Alright guys, gonna add the rhubarb in. One cup. Two cups. Two and a half cups. Stir it in. Now, something I forgot to tell you is this is a quadruple batch. So if you want to make a small batch, you'll need 2 cups of watermelon, a half a cup of rhubarb, and then what would be 2 cups of sugar, 4 cups of sugar. The recipe that I had was a double batch, and it was 4 cups of watermelon, 8 cups of sugar, 2 things of sugar gel, and there was no rhubarb. I'm adding the rhubarb myself. All right, so that's something that's totally different. So anyhow, we quadrupled the batch, so we went 8 cups of watermelon, 16 cups of sugar, 4 packs of sugar gel. Excuse me, 4 packs of sugar gel, and 4 tablespoons of lemon. If you want to do 4 cups of watermelon to 8 cups of sugar, you'll need 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. And since this is double that recipe, there's 4 tablespoons of lemon juice. All right, so everything's added, jumped up quite a bit, just to make sure that we got plenty enough. Because once I said I was making it, lots and lots and lots of people said they wanted it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to add our 16 cups of sugar real fast, because that's what she did. So we're going to count them out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 cups of sugar. There we are for that. Get this all stirred in here, and that'll give enough time for our rhubarb to also cook. Because if you look at how they make rhubarb jelly, they cook the rhubarb jelly and the sugar first, and that kind of like gives enough time for the rhubarb to, kind of get cooked and boiled up, or whatever you want to call it. Whatever the technical term is for all this stuff. So now we're just going to wait for this to come to a rolling boil, and then we're going to add, we'll go from there. Alright guys, add in your lemon juice. Give it a stir. Alright guys, it's at a rolling boil, so we're going to stir it for 1 minute. And then we're going to add our pectin and stir it again for a minute. There's 1. 2. 3. And 4. All right, guys, back at a rolling boil. Set timer, 1 minute. Start and stir. There we go. Now, take it off the eye. Let me move some time. Off the eye real fast. Good. This here. It's a little bit of headspace there. All right. There's that one. Wipe it down. Lid. Ring. There's the first one. Right there. Going to end for you guys because we hate to lose y'all as subscribers because we're not getting content out anymore, but it's just a little difficult right now. Hopefully it won't last too long. Okay guys, we're water bathing. We're trying to get that water up so we can set the timer for 10 minutes. Make sure you water bath this. And yeah, I think we're going to be alright. I think we're looking pretty good so far. So we'll see how it turns out in the next little bit. There's our test right here. It's starting to gel up, so we're looking pretty good. Now, let me get something to taste it. Alright, let's try a little bite of it here. Holy wow. All day long, baby. All day long. Yes, sir. Yeah. Ah, hot diggity dog. That's the, oh yeah. All day, baby. All day. Okay, guys, so this right here is how much it made. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 little cans of it right here. 1, 2, and 3 of the big ones like this, and then 2 quarts right there. And it's setting up pretty good. So I think we've got a winner. Everybody liked it. It's setting up pretty well. So good to go here. And yeah, pretty excited about it. So guys, we appreciate you watching. It's been a fun video. Hope you guys learned something. Watermelon rhubarb jelly is a thing now. Whether it was or wasn't before, it is now. So that's kind of fun. Yeah, so we did it. We accomplished it. It tastes really good. I like it. Everybody in the house likes it, so we're going to enjoy it on a lot of things. So yeah, thanks again to Kettle Kitchen and Bloos Self-Reliance for putting on Jamming Up June again. It was great, a lot of fun. And make sure that you look across my video to see all the dates and things, because I have forgotten at this point, and to tell you the dates and stuff. But be sure to check those dates out for the giveaways and all that good stuff. But we appreciate you guys watching, and as always, we'll see you next time right here in the Hollers and Hills of West Virginia. See y'all.
Don't forget to smash that like button, that notification bell.
Don't get the
Good job. Here you go. Thank you.
Don't get the
Don't forget to share. Yep. There you go. Good job. And subscribe.